Hi everyone, welcome back. Welcome back to Snooze It or Use It collaboration with myself and Wonder and Dreamer 555. Her information will be in the description box. Click on it and see what she creates. For Snooze It or Use It, what we do is we have a stamp kit from Unity Stamp, and it's usually the previous month, just in case something happened with the mail, and then we pick out two stamps, one that we absolutely know that we'll continue to use and another one that's just going to sit and collect dust and take up space where you could be buying more things that you really like to take up space. So anyway, um, this one is semi bittersweet because this is our last collective one using Unity Stamp. I'm not going to tell you the rest of the information. I'm sure Wonder and Dreamer 555 will let you in on knowing what's going on with that. Um, but I want to tell y'all something. I have no idea what we're going to do today. I like these little pumpkins. I feel like this is a simple one. I like this and I like Let's Get Smashed, right? Because it has an innuendo in it. Like if you have adult parties, not those two adult, but adult parties where you mix pumpkin Kool-Aid or not Kool-Aid, pumpkin juice and you drop a little bit of extra stuff in there. Yeah, that is something that you're following, you picking up what I'm putting down. I know you are. I know you are. So let's get smashed. May be easy. We can look at the reference. It's a galaxy moon and this witch in the moon in the background. I'll tell y'all, I'm not a fan of solid stamps, so we're gonna just slide this to the side. But I do like let's get smashed. But this is a simple little card. This would be very simple. I don't know. My desk, I haven't crafted in forever, y'all. Uh, I know I thought I was gonna be able to do a lot of stuff when I started work, but right now I'm in training, and let's just say that it's touch and go. That's all I can divulge right now. It's just touch and go right now, darling. You'll just have to keep me uplifted in your prayers. That's all I'll say. All right. I also like this little mushroom, this big mushroom, because I also feel like I could put Let's Get Smashed with the mushrooms, if you know what I'm saying, right? You know when you think about it. You know what I'm saying. I don't like owls, but I think this owl's pretty cool looking. And his attitude is, like I said yesterday in the video you saw, is right up my nonchalant, not caring mindset. The one I don't like the most is this star one. I think I just feel like they have a bad reputation for background stamps with me. None of them work properly. So we'll see. I, I, I'm, I think this one might be our word. Snooze it, but I'm not quite sure. So we're going to just look at them again. I mean, I like them all well enough. I love the pumpkin. Who am I kidding? I love this little pumpkin. I like pumpkins though. I like pumpkins a lot because I feel like we could just go ahead and stamp this a few times and say let's get smashed. But I also like these silly little pumpkins. So we'll put those to the sides of maybe. Now these ladies, you know what? We're gonna do this moon one. Why? Okay, if I was to look at this and be like, which one don't I like the most? It would be these phases. I don't like the phases at all. Yeah, let's just be honest. So we're going to end this thing right here. I don't like the background stamp just because the background, what is it? Is it stars and some script? It looked like you had something in your pocket, in your jean pocket, and you smashed it. I don't know. We're going to work on it. All right, so we're going to pull out our Crafter's Companion pressing tool, and we're going to try this, y'all. We're going to try this. All right, I have a A2 size card front from this is some kind of card stock that I found at a, it's called Cranes, and that's it's, oh, it says it was from Tuesday morning and it was $8. It's some pretty good paper. I don't think I paid $4 for it, but I could have. It's called Cranes, from Cranes. I don't know, and it doesn't have the like. the anything. But it was a pack of paper, and I think the guy was selling for like $2. Even if he was selling it for four, I and it's really heavy duty cardstock. I want to do a few things with it, but I want to try to use this background first. And we're gonna use mindless crafting ink, hybrid ink that Samara. You know what, y'all? Let's let's talk about that lady. I'm gonna try not to cry. You know, when you're going through it, and sometimes life life's right. If you don't understand what that means, that's just, like if you have uh if you have someone in your life that is being obnoxious, maybe you had a grandson, your son, your daughter, and you're like, I don't know why they won't get it together. That's life is life, and then like every corner something bad happens. They keep getting in trouble. Well, you can put that in anything. It's overwhelming, it's stressful or whatever. So I reached out to her. Was it 2 weeks ago, a week ago, something like that. And I just told her how I was doing, and I you know I wasn't doing. I'm just trying to get all these little spots. I feel like I should have a brayer, but we did. We not, I mean, we're not doing that, right? We're not brayering. Is that a word? Brayering anything? Let's see. Anyway, so I reached out to her, and I don't know if y'all know who she is, Samara. She's one of the sweetest people I've ever had the pleasure of knowing. Very kind, tolerant, all the things that you really wish that you could be. This stepped out pretty good, except for right there. She's that person. Now I need to change the color of the ink because I feel like somebody's watching me. No, 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 no. I'm joking. No one's watching. I mean, y'all are watching, but no one watching. So let's see. I have this dark blue. Let's see. If we take this, let's work on it. Let's work on it. Anyway, so I was thinking about her day before yesterday, right? And I was like, I really need to contact her and just. I feel like if you're a religious person, you understand what I'm saying. Every time something bad happens, you're like, God, God, or whatever your religion is, whoever you pray to. But when everything is going good, you're kind of like, ah. So I don't want to be that kind of friend. I want to be able to reach out when things are great and when things are not so great, right? There we go. Okay. So the moon made me do it is what we're going with, y'all. I'm not sure how I feel about this because I'm not really sure about it. And see, that's how you know when you have a car, something that you really don't care for, right? Anyway, um, so she reached out to me. She was like, "How are you doing?" I'm not going to just divulge my conversation, but needless to say, it was a very interesting dialogue. And I was like, I was just thinking about you. I meant to write you, but of course, I got distracted. The funny thing is, though, um, you think that I didn't like work the way I've been complaining about work. It's not that I don't like work. I don't really particularly care for the type of work that I'm doing. And so I'm going to keep looking for a job because I like seeing extra money in my account. It looks so good. And I'm like, yes, I can buy me some shoes and not feel guilty. Yes, I could do this and not feel guilty. Because when you're like super budgety, you can't really, well, you don't want to, I should say. You don't want to be like, oh, I can spend however much money I like because I got it like that. I don't know. But now I'm like extra budgety because I've been looking at the light. Listen, y'all know I live in Texas. I have this good friend who lives in another state, and they have solar panel It did stamp in gray. I did that, right? I chose gray. I yeah, I don't like this stamp. I don't like it. I don't like it. This stamp kit, this Unity stamp kit of the month is one of those stamp kits that's kind of it's a hard one to explain because none of it's ugly. It's just not. It doesn't speak to me. Now I know Wonder Dreamer is probably she's probably made five of these already. Five videos that she's waiting to release after this. So I haven't. I can't watch any. Work. I don't have one of those jobs that I can just sit and watch videos and be like, oh, that's cute. I wish. I wish I had that kind of job. I wish I was a content reviewer. So anyway, I'm considering. I'm always looking. Uh, but I do want to say thank you to Samara. You are so amazing. I have a lot of amazing friends, but since I've been knowing her, she's always been that person's like, you can do it. I know you might not want to. I know it seems difficult right now, but you got this. Um, and that's real cool. That's real cool. Like, let that sink in. When I was doing my Facebook lives, she would show up, show out. I would have measurements off. She's like, just take a deep breath. It's gonna be okay. I'm freaking out. At the end, it was okay. Of course, it's always okay, but the freak out. You have to do the freak out, right? You have to freak out. You have to be like, oh no, life is over. I can't not make it. A couple of months later, you're thriving. You're like, look, I did it. I'm so proud of myself. Well, no, you really didn't do it by yourself. You had all those people, that village that they say it takes to raise a child. You still had that village around you as an adult. I don't know what's up with this little spot right here, but yeah, I have a village. I have someone that keeps me in line that will cuss me out, and she's like, "You didn't call me back like you said you was gonna call me back. You didn't do this like you said you was gonna do." I'm like, I know. She's like that auntie that you hate to talk to, but you love it at the end because whatever she's telling you has worth and weight and value. And then I have other friends, my enabling friends, that are just always so kind and sweet, and maybe may go through some of the stuff that you're going through, but they never burden you with the stuff. And then I have other friends that rely on me to get them through, and that's what she is, Samara. She's that lady. She is, all my friends are a little bit on the cray cray side because they my friend. You know what I'm saying? They put up with me. They gotta be, they gotta be a little bit on the what's wrong with that lady side. I don't like this. I don't like it at all. But I know what I'm gonna do. Don't you worry your pretty little heads. We're gonna make this work. It's gonna look so different when we're finished. I think I need some purple paper. I don't have any at the desk. Okay, so listen, I went to Hobby Lobby last week. And the Hobby Lobby where I live, all the clearance is sold out, so I don't know what the heck was on clearance. I'm okay with that because I watched someone else's video this week on break. I don't have breaks. What are they? God dang. Um, when you working, you don't get a chance to do real stuff. I'm a real boy. You don't get to do real stuff like that. So like hang out with your friends unless y'all work together. Uh, Especially when you go from not working to working, it's a little, it's different. I'm just gonna put some ink right here because I feel like I'm wasting it, putting it all the way up. So I'm gonna put it at this bottom star. Now the moon made me do it is cute. The sentiment is very cute. This background stamp again, like I said, I don't like it. This is my snooze card. Um, so let's just say I use it. Ooh, it better be amazing. It better be amazing, amazing, amazing. I'm just messing with my, excuse me, my fan. I put it underneath because it could just cool off my legs. Cool off, cool off. Be great. So, what have y'all been up to since we haven't chatted in our live streams? I'm gonna get, I'm gonna get back to them. I promise. I'm just trying to wait in to learn all this training stuff and see if I really want to do this, or if I'm just gonna go ahead and uh, quit and find something else. I'm not a quitter though. That's the only thing that kind of bugs me about my person is that I'm not that person that's like I can't handle it. I just don't like it. It's a difference right now. So we're gonna go ahead and use the black on top of this gray because the black is better. You should never do what I'm doing. Cross contaminate. Always clean your stamps off. But I feel like gray into black is okay. Like I wouldn't want to do this with a red into black, especially not black into any of those colors. This is a lot of ink. I like that. All right. Now we're gonna be able to capture this moment. Yep. All right. And we're gonna do it. We're gonna repeat this. So let me go ahead and do that. Okay, so I've been sitting here like stamp on the card or no, stamp on the card or no, stamp on the card or no. We're gonna just go ahead and stamp on the card and see how it goes. The moon made me do it. I would have to send this to someone that's like into astrology or these types of things. You know, people say, "Oh, it's the full moon. You acting crazy." Those kind of people. Okay, looks okay. Yeah, I love the sentiment. The moon made me do it. My card looks off. Let's see. Is it off? It's definitely off. Let me go ahead and cut this down. All right, so what we're using is a prefabricated card blank. I'm gonna take this and put it on top of there. You want to take this and put it on top of there. Now, what's gonna spray this with a little bit of water, just a small amount, small amount of water. But I decided against that just because I didn't rub my eye. It has nothing to do with anything, but it's irritated. My eye is irritated, and I don't want to. I can't see right now. Like I can see, but I can't see. If that makes sense to you. So I'm gonna be using this. I got this ribbon pack from Michaels a while back. They were on sale for $1. Originally $2.50, and you get 15 assorted ribbon. They all add up to 2 yards. And I was like, that'd be a cool thing because I was gonna make some tassels and things. Like in my head, I am this person that has so much. At the time, I was that person that has so much time and stuff, and I could do all those things. Put a strip right here, fold it over. So what do y'all have planned to do today? I'm gonna go buy me some shoes, and we're just using a purple piece of cardstock. You don't need a whole strip of tape or glue across the card. If you've watched other ladies that have done that, then and you like their process, then continue to do that. But I'll tell you why you don't need a whole strip of tape. Mine is gonna be covered up. What do I need to show this whole strip for? If it wasn't gonna be covered up, that would be different. The wrinkle is okay. Now it may get on my nerves a little bit. Let's go ahead and clip this. Crafting is like riding a bike. Even if you haven't did it for a while, you can still almost cut your hand. Uh, anyway, yeah. So do y'all have does anyone have a subscription to Unity? If you do, let me know. I'm not asking to for you to join. We had already put that out earlier. I'm asking because I want to know how you feel about it. Um, what are you thinking of all the things like they just showed that they have? Is it Peter Rabbit? Peter Rabbit. They have exclusive, I guess, exclusive drawing rights to Peter Rabbit now. I don't, not exclusive, but they can use it. A few companies have been doing that. Someone else had shown, another company was showing that they were using another thing. We're gonna probably repeat the little scraping that we did, the back of our scissors. I don't know, you know what? I don't need to make this torn. I am gonna ink up the edges though. All right, let's go ahead and work on our use it card and let's see what we get. All right, so now what I want to create is like a bunch mm, of words. What are the words? I want to create not a background, my eyes, a layout on this cardstock. It's crooked. Hold on. All right, so all right, we got a mask, a little mask piece, and I'm gonna go ahead and use some washi tape. I'm gonna make some washi cards here one day, really soon, I think. Because this washi tape is like, look, if you're not gonna use me, I'm gonna act a fool. And by acting a fool, it means I'm gonna just tear however I want to tear, etc., etc., etc. So anyway, go ahead and stamp this out. And what I want to make is like a little patch of cute flower pumpkins that says "Let's get smashed." Now, if they had put a face on this one, that would have been really cute. Really cute. I haven't made the video for next month yet. I thought I did, but I didn't. So, um, yeah, you'll see. Okay. Cute, right? It's cute. It's cute. It's cute. Let's talk about how immaculate. Look, I'm just being silly, y'all. Immaculate my fussy cutting is. Because, I'm a fussy cutter extraordinaire. No, I don't really like fussy cutting. And, that's what I complain about the most. I'm going to show you this and then I'm going to color it offline because it's going to take a minute. Considering the guards are going to be gorgeous. Gorgeous. Oh, who got the puns today? Huh? Who got the puns? Okay. And so now if we lift this up, if I've done it correctly, yes. Yes, 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 yes. That looks good. Right here is a little off though. I don't know why it's off. Did I not ink it right? I think I did. Then we got room for one more. Is there room for one more, darling? At the table. In Europe, when I lived in Italy, at some restaurants, you can't sit by your like if it's a table of four with four chairs and you're by yourself, you may be eating with three other people you never met before. I think that's a cool concept of not wasting things. I'm not sure if it's still the same way or are they adopting some of our little raggedy mindset. And by our, I mean American Western. Look at that. Really cool. We'll go ahead and color these up and we'll come back and put stuff together. Okay, hear me out. I think this is pretty. And it is a little bit too pretty to say let's get smashed. So I was thinking we could just go with so thankful. What do you think? I mean, right here, and then we can just do some inking in the background. Yeah, sounds good. Okay, great, 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 great. Okay, so I'm thinking this carved pumpkin or the shaded lilac. Now y'all know my shaded lilac is it's on this last shade. So let's see if we can't make it worth it. See, look, it's gone. It is gone. I don't want to use that deep purple though. I mean, I might have to. but we'll see. All right, let's try it. Yeah, I think it's gone. We'll see though. We'll see. Let's go ahead and put this on the ground. One day, one day when I'm ready, I'm gonna actually be a good crafter. What's a good crafter? You know those ones that have all that stuff together. I don't know. Everybody I know or follow or watch or admire are great, amazing crafters. And they all seem to say, I need to do this or that. It's a few that are very organized, and then there's others just like me. I can't find this. So you may not be able to tell, but it is changing colors. It's not that dark, but I think what I'll do is go over it with the purple, the other purple. This right here, wilted violet, because the shaded lilac is just not giving us as much love as I needed to give. It is a light color though. It's still not giving all that it has to give, darling. You know, I could have did this in a easel card because this would be cute sitting up next time. I do like pumpkin stamps in kits. I'm not gonna go buy a pumpkin stamp, but the kits make it look fun to use. You're like, nah, I just look a little dirty. I know, right? That's okay. You know, and I know that we did something to it. There we go. Color so light though. Go ahead and swap out. Look at that. The contrast is crazy. I haven't bought any of the new colors since he's been putting out new colors except for that one flamingo, I think it was. It was an orange color. And I haven't used it that much. It was such a hassle to get because, the big box stores weren't carrying it at the time. I don't know if they are now, not the new colors. But I was like, okay, I'll go online and order this. Then I go online and order it. I'm like, ooh, that's crazy. Very crazy. All right, so we're gonna put this to the side. Then we're gonna glue this down. And I think I'm gonna put a bow. Would a bow look okay right here? Maybe some gems, but we'll see when we come back what we've done to it. All right, so we are back. I did not I want to use this twine because I thought it'd be really pretty. I can't find a spot that I think looks good, and now I'm thinking I should have just wrapped it around the card before I glued it down, but hindsight is always better than when you're in the midst of it. So anyway, these are our two cards. I love this stamp. It's really pretty. Love, love, love that stamp. This one, well, yeah. It is what it is. The background stamp stamped out really good this time, which I was surprised of. The moon, I don't know. They took the big moon and shrunk it down and then just cut it in different pieces. It's the same moon as the large one. I don't know if how I feel about this kit. It's really cute to think. Oh, hit my hand. The images are really pretty, but could I see myself using the phase of the moon that often? Probably not. It's still my snoozy card. Am I impressed with the card? They're square. I mean, rectangle cards. I don't know. Anyway, please click on the link and see what Wonder and Dreamer 555 has created. I'm quite sure it's something amazing, and she's probably going to be much more enthusiastic about it than I am because this is her thing. This stamp set was made for her. It was made for her. I'm sure Unity was like, this lady keeps talking. We're gonna go ahead and show her what we can do. Anyway, I want to say thank you all for watching, and until next time, happy crafting.